India's domestic carriers are going cheap. They've transferred at least half their capacity to low-fare and all-economy flights. Carriers like Jet and Kingfisher have been hit by competition from no-frills airlines, as well as high fuel costs and the economic downturn. So are airlines onto a winning strategy, or are they just adding to their woes? To find out more, we speak to our correspondent PR Sanjay in Mumbai. So Sanjay, we hear airlines expect to continue losing money if they drop fares. So why are they going for price cuts?
Hey, it's an interesting situation where, it's an economic downturn. During an economic downturn, the travel is going to be the first thing going to be affected. So, in the case of the year ended March, shows a 10% decline of domestic passengers. So in that case, airline need to stimulate the market. They need passengers to back on board. Then only they can make money. So the idea, the rationale, the logic behind cutting this fares or offering monsoon fares or various other promotional fares is to get cash at hand. In the airline business, cash is king. So, of course, this is going to add to the losses for the airlines, but, you will have to have passengers on board because airlines, these are perishable assets. Once you close the door, that is going to be, you can't get it back.
So how are existing low-cost carriers like SpiceJet and Indigo coping with the increased competition?
Of course, I see a trouble in it because the big players like Kingfisher, Jet Airways, and of course Air India also are planning to add more flights to their low-fare segment, low-fare space. For example, Kingfisher has added more flights to Kingfisher Red. Jet Airways has adding more flights to Jet Airways Connect, which is a no-frill all-economy services. And Air India is also planning for a domestic low-fare carrier, a full-fledged version of Air India Express. That is going to add more pressure on the margin for carriers like Indigo, SpiceJet, and Go, and other low-cost carriers, because their profit is going to be under pressure since the big players are adding more competition.
And what were the airlines hoping to get from the budget?
Oh, of course. One of the main wish lists for airlines forever, it was to get their jet fuel, ATF. It is known as ATF, Aviation Turbine Fuel, under the declared goods, so that they will enjoy a uniform tax rate from 4% across the states. Now it varies to 4 to 35%. And ATF, the jet fuel, is the largest component, which varies to 35 to 43% of the operation cost of any domestic carrier. Sadly, there was no mention about aviation in the budget, in the recent budget.
And so, do the big airlines expect their price cutting to work?
Of course, it is going to be suicidal, but there is no other ways, because traditionally till mid-September is going to be a lean season for airlines. So they will have to, do the marketing in such a way that they are stimulating the market, but they are doing their revenue management at its best to get better yields. And you will see Jet Airways and Kingfisher shifting their most of the flights to low fare space than full service space to cut the cost.
Okay, thanks for the update, Sanjay. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching LiveMint.com.